Jeff comes to the fridge every night looking for water to drink. Even if there are only some ice shards left inside, he still greedily sucks on them with his mouth until the ice is completely scraped clean. Only then does he reluctantly close the fridge. The reason for Jeff's behavior isn't because there's anything special about the water in the fridge, but simply because he truly can't find any other water to drink. Jeff used to be a thief who never failed at his job, but a few days ago, he teamed up with a friend to steal a priceless work of art from this villa. With his friend's help, Jeff quickly disabled the villa's security system. He swiftly grabbed the art piece, but just as he was about to leave, the alarm suddenly went off. Before Jeff could react, all the doors and windows automatically locked. In a panic, Jeff pried open the control panel, but even that couldn't stop the piercing alarm. He had no choice but to cut the speaker wires, and only then did the room slowly quiet down. What Jeff didn't know was that damaging the control panel would put his life in grave danger. As Jeff was frantically trying to break down the door, the system quietly switched to heating mode. Hot air kept blowing from the air vents. Parched, Jeff wanted a drink of water, but when he turned on the faucet, no water came out at all. Even the stove wouldn't light. Every faucet in the house, including the toilet, wouldn't produce a single drop. Eyeing the yellow liquid in the toilet bowl, Jeff hesitated for a long time but ultimately couldn't muster the courage to drink it. He crawled to the plant area in the living room corner and dug out the automatic sprinkler pipes, but when he unscrewed them, still not a drop of water. Finally, Jeff set his sights on the luxurious fish tank. He tentatively dipped his finger in the tank and sucked hard on the water, but the salty bitterness of the seawater hit his brain, making his already parched throat even more uncomfortable. Left with no choice, Jeff had to endure the thirst and keep chiseling at the door. Suddenly, the tip of his knife was blocked by something, making a dull thud. Feeling it with his fingertips, he discovered that the wooden door actually had a layer of sturdy steel plate inside. It would be impossible to open without specialized tools. Jeff completely lost hope. He lay dejectedly on the coffee table and tried using the intercom to call his friend for help, but the friend had long since given up on Jeff. Jeff called out intermittently all night but never got a response. After toughing it out until the next morning, Jeff picked up the phone to call the cops, but the phone was dead silent with no dial tone. He tried to turn on the computer but realized it was just for show, not actually connected to anything. This strange luxury villa exuded an eerie vibe, as if it were a cage designed specifically to trap Jeff. Just then, an air duct on the ceiling caught his attention. Jeff pondered for a moment and suddenly thought of a bold idea. Due to copyright restrictions, the story can only be shown up to this point. Jeff's friend is really unreliable, just abandoning him like that.